Hi, sisters and brothers. This is Eddie Marcus here again, finding some reason to talk to you again. Some stuff is on my mind, and I want to share it with you. I keep feeling that we should all understand that it is time for us to create a new America because the one that we are experiencing now it seems to be against us. When we think about the president, we see a man who's concerned about himself and the rich. So he's failed us. When we see the Congress, the Senate, we see what they're doing. So they've turned their back on us. When we look at the House, we see what they've done. And they've turned their back on us. When we look at it really, the Democrats and the Republicans have turned their backs on us. The conservatives and the liberals as well have turned their back on us. The Justice Department, the Department of Justice, sold us out. The Supreme Court has been stacked against us. And when I say us, I'm saying we the people. And so who else can we turn to except us? And when I think about it, ladies and gentlemen, who are we really? We are the Democrats. We are the conservatives. We are the Republicans. We are the liberals. We are the House of Representatives. We are the Senate. Republicans and Democrats. We are the Supreme Court. And we are the president. So when I say we to make America, create a new America, I'm talking about all of us. Because the truth be known, the America that is so disgusting to us now, it only exists because of us. And if we don't like it, and I mean truly, if we don't like it, we can do something about it. We have been taught to respond according to the way the powers that be wanted us to respond. And they can flip it. It's like pushing a button. And we become just as responsive as any computer is to pushing a button. And it works against us. And we know it, but we don't have the program to say what to do about it. Because they have programmed us to understand that if it's against their existence, that they will kill us. They will kill anybody who has an impact on changing this system and making it better. If you want to make it worse, it's okay because there's money in it. They can make money off that. So it's all about the money. It gives them the power to control everybody else because they have claimed everything and everything got their name on it. You need it. God gave it to you. They have stolen it and you got to get money to get it, so they always control you. You got to have their money to live. And you got to be obedient if you don't want to die. Wow. Isn't that something? Now, in order for you to go against something like that, you got to be reborn again. You're going to have to be reborn again. And being reborn again reminds you that before any existence as we understand it to be was, there was. That didn't come out right. Let me say that again. Before anything that we have understanding that is in existence is there was something. And you know what? Because of all existence, it is due to that was. And that is easy to understand when I look at you, when I see us. I know what we are, and we ain't that. And so if anybody's going to have control over anyone's life, one that truly can really affect a life, it gotta be the was that still is. And it makes it easier to understand when you can see it like that for me, because now I understand that the Republicans and the Democrats and the liberals and the conservatives and the blacks and the whites and all of the in-betweens, we all as human beings want the same things. We want joy of life. We want peace and prosperity and freedom. And so if we're going to talk about really affecting something, we got to start thinking about how in the world can we do that for all people? How can we make sure that the Republicans will always have the basic things that they need, that they don't have to fear any people? How can we assure blacks that henceforth they will always have access to the wonders of life that they've always dreamed about? How can we assure people who have been living in poverty all their lives that things are going to change and going to be wonderful for them? How can we convince people who've always had a silver spoon in their mouth that this change will not affect them negatively because what was for them still is? How can you say something like that for people to believe when they know you've been trained just like they've been trained? And being born again, they just don't understand. But yet and still, that experience must be made available. For to be born again is to believe in things that you can't see. Believe them enough to make them happen and prove now with. So peace has never existed anywhere on earth, especially for all people. So it is our duty and our responsibility to prove that peace can exist. Prosperity for all people has never existed on this earth. It is our duty, it is our responsibility to prove that prosperity for every individual on earth can occur. Freedom has never existed for all people on earth. It is our duty, it is our responsibility to prove that all people can be free by doing what has to be done to make it true. Joy of life, man, we all want that. We all want it. But where is it? Some got and some don't. It is our duty. It is our responsibility to assure joy of life, that no stumbling blocks that can be set up by man will be continuously existing to cause anyone pain. Because we're removing them. Joy comes from a power, and we want to make sure that you get it. Dreams come true. Yes, my friends. The love that we have from the Spirit that we have given ourselves to, that lives in us, assures us that that love from us to one another will guarantee that our dreams will be made real. Well, that's the kind of America that I'm talking about. So in 2020, I personally will not be going to the polls voting for a continuation of what has been for the past 70 years of my life. No, I'm going, and I'm voting for something brand new. I'm voting for all of those things that I've just got through sharing with you, ladies and gentlemen. When I'm going to those polls, I know the Republicans are not offering that. I know the Democrats are not offering that, and any other parties that might be on that ballot are not offering that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up to that blank space, and I'm going to write my name in, because this is what I want, and I'll be darned if I'll vote for anything else. I want to thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen, for giving me this your time. It is a magnificent day, and it is the day to say to you one more time, that you are loved. Goodbye.